All right, all right, all right. People, come on in, come on
tell the
in, come
truth
on in.
and shame
Live,
the devil.
uncut, unedited.
I love being black.
Come on in. Come on in, come on in. Father's Day weekend. Let's have our prep talk so we can survive over the Father's Day weekend. It's a lot of killing going on as I speak. As I speak. Somebody's going to be going to the cemetery, funeral home. Live, uncut, unedited, tell the truth, shame the devil. Somebody is going to be going to the cemetery and the funeral home. Somebody is going to be preparing to bury their loved one just because you decided not to listen. You decided to do what you felt like you wanted to do instead of submitting. Come on in. I'm going to give you a lesson today. I'm going to give you a life lesson today. Some of you ladies and you men, especially the ladies, because, see, the ladies got it bad now. They peep in and they peep out. When you get to talk about them bad little teenagers they got, oh, they don't want to hear that. Your daughter dressing half naked. I seen them. Watched them yesterday. On the lake yesterday. On the lake front yesterday. Shame. First thing I'm saying in my mind, where are your parents? They allow you to come outside half naked. And this old sexual provocative dance that these young folks be doing ain't got no business doing. You doing grown folks dances. Then when one of these old men touch you, you gonna call them a pedophile or rapist. But you carrying on like a grown woman. And some of these men don't care. If you don't say nothing, they won't say nothing. Period. But I know the ladies don't want to hear that. The fathers, y'all don't want to hear that type of talk. Until one of these guys kidnap your daughter, then you want to call Martin G. Johnson. Hey, I've been following you all the time on social media since you started. I need you to share this a flyer for me. And I go ahead and do it. I know you don't follow me. You probably heard of me, but I know you don't follow me. Now your daughter, she done got a whiff of sex now. She done got a whiff of sex now. And she stayed out too long. She went too far. She popped a pill. She was drinking and smoking. And she stayed past the curfew. And she couldn't think of no other lie to tell her mama to come home. She said, well, since I'm out here, I ain't going back home right now. Now your mama putting out a police report. You ain't kidnapped. I know whether you run away. That's what it is. You ain't even held against your hostage, against your own will. Held for hostage. You enjoy this fast life. You think it's fun because so-and-so can dress how she want to. So-and-so can stay out all night long and her mama don't say nothing and your mama won't allow you to do it. So your mama, in your eyes, is a bad parent. God gave you young people the antidote of long living here on earth. Say, honor your mother and your father that thy days on earth may be long. He gave you the antidote. He gave you the secret to live, young folks. He gave it to you. Some of you don't want to listen. You want to continue to disrespect your mother and your father. You think you know more than your mother and your father. You only been here 2 days. You 17 years old, 18 years old now. Your mama 37, 38, 40. Father 50. You think you know more than your father. Now you may have gotten your high school education and your parents didn't get the education. That don't make you smarter than them at all. Oh, somebody ain't gonna want to hear this what I'm talking about today, but that's okay. You can talk to the funeral home, man. You'll be planning the funeral if you don't listen to me tonight or this afternoon. It's warm outside. All the social media beef people that have been talking all winter long what they gonna do to each other, they coming outside because it's too hot to stay in the house. They don't have no money to go out of town and enjoy themselves, so they got to come out now. Now they got to walk around with hoods on. Now they got to be around a certain shooter so they can feel protected. Mom, I know you don't want to hear this. Some of us, we come from a culture of my father was a gangbanger, my mom was a gangbanger, my brothers, my cousins, they from this place and they from that place. We just come from that era. And we love it. We love bloodshed, people. We love releasing balloons. We love getting pictures of our loved ones with wings on our t-shirts. We love it, people. We love it. Because if we didn't love it, we wouldn't kill each other the way we kill each other over nothing. Over nothing. Now, don't get me wrong. People are going to always kill each other, no matter what. But it won't be in a rate, an alarming rate, the way that we're doing it to each other. Well, you said, well, Martin, well, how you know black people doing all this killing? I don't know. Only way I know by the ones that get caught. And to my beautiful ladies with your sexy self, with your long extensions down to your buttocks. Now, I ain't gonna lie, be looking good. Your braids come all the way down, be looking nice. I ain't gonna take that away from you. With your little lashes, blinking your eyes, your mascara on, and your nails done, you be on point. But guess what? When the shooter comes, none of that will mean anything. Your big old booty, whether it's a BBL or not, or if it's natural, it won't mean nothing to them. And I said it the last time, a couple of days ago, when they come looking for your baby daddy, your boyfriend, the shooter that killed their boy, or shot at their boy, or threatened their boy on social media. Guess what? They're not going to tell you to roll down the window, sister. Sister, I'm pleading with you this afternoon. I'm pleading with you this afternoon. Listen to Martin Johnson. Mama, if your daughter don't want to listen to me, won't you sit down and talk to her? Tell her when a shooter comes, he going to spray the whole car. He going to shoot in that car as if he see his target inside that car. But he knows that car. He knows that little Chevy that you're driving, the Equinox Chevy, that got a broken passenger side mirror, got a messed up bumper. That's all they remember. And the last 3 digits of the license plate is XYZ. That's the car we looking for, the little Equinox. Hit it, man. Come on, follow him. Spread up. Not knowing that it's a little baby in the back seat, in the car seat. And the person that they're looking for is nowhere to be found inside of that car. Now, here's a woman. She got a bullet in her neck, possibly in her back, in her leg, and she's driving unconsciously, trying to get to safety with a little bitty baby. Possibility he or she might be hit. Oh, no, I know this sounds comical, but it's real. Somebody have relived what I'm talking about. They have actually lived this. They've been in a car, shot up, and a little child got shot. Even themselves, they got shot. Their baby daddy got killed, or the female got killed, or all of them. Now, we're approaching Father's Day weekend. Now, we know what happens. We know what happens when these holidays come, these Memorial Days and these 4th of Julys and these Mother Days and these, oh my God. Those who have been living in Chicago, y'all know what I'm talking about. I know y'all don't want to hear this, But listen, you're going to listen to it when I get it. When I leave off this live, I know you're going to teep in. You know how you walk up to a pool and you put your little toe in the water and test the water? That's what you're going to do with this video. You're going to peep in a little bit and see what I'm talking about. And if I ain't talking about what you hearing, if I'm talking too deep, you gone. You running. So you acting like it. Well, since I ain't here, I ain't got to pay no attention to it. But guess what? One thing I learned about when information is given out and when you've had an opportunity to listen to it, you still going to be held accountable for it. Regardless. That was on you. Now, this is Chicago. This is real talk. You're looking at the crime chaser. You're listening to me. And I'm telling you factuals. I don't have a bunch of numbers today to tell you how many people got shot so far. We know 4 got shot yesterday on 119th in Michigan. 2 women and 2 men. Right now, I believe over there on 55th somewhere by Halsted or something, I got a call, I got a text. The police presence everywhere. So something happened over there as well. Now listen, people, you can take this weather as a joke. You can take what I'm saying as a joke. You could do me a favor. You can share this video with your friend. Some of you mothers, you walking around here, you calling your little son, your little Johnny. He's the king of the house. He's the man of the house. And you want a man to come in and help you with the bills. You're going to sleep with him. You want him to help you to pay the bills, but he can't say nothing to little Johnny. Johnny is off limits. I got him. But you could be a man in every other department, but you can't be no man when it come to my child. I can share my body with you, man, but don't say nothing to my child. I got him. Okay. Mama, you sure you got him or the streets got him? Ask your son, who is his favorite person in the whole wide world? Most likely, it might be the neighborhood gangbanger, the neighborhood shooter. Might be. Ask him. Who does he look up to? Who does he admire to be like? It might be a rapper, a drill rapper. For those that don't know, a drill rapper is the one that sing about women killing folks, dissing the dead, using drugs, doing drugs, selling sex, pimping and all that. Drilling. Killing. That's what it's talking about. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. If you don't get little Johnny and little Susie while they little, don't wait till little Susie grow up and start developing, getting little breasts on her now. And we know all this steroids and this meat and all that, it make these young girls 12, 13 look like they're 17, 18. And they dressing like it as well. All y'all know I'm telling the truth. You got your baby walking around the house with your boyfriend with her little cheeks hanging out. Well, you said, well, Martin, this is my house. I pay the bills. She can walk around what she want to. But when that man look at your daughter, and when he make a move on your daughter, now you want to run in social media and put his face up and say, hey, he's a pervert. He tried to molest my daughter. He molested my daughter. We looking for him. But you set your daughter up. You put her on a platter for him to get her. Oh, and I know y'all don't like this type, but I got to tell the truth. I got to tell the truth. You allow these different men to come in your house. You call them smoke buddies, but I know better. They sex buddies. This is my drinking buddy. He coming over at 11:30. All the children put up. And he feeling on you and all that, and you grabbing on him and all that. You think them babies don't know what's going on in there? They old enough to know. They got the internet. Internet tell them anything they want to know about sex and anything. But let's get back to this crime stuff. But that's a crime too as well. To my beautiful young ladies and to my daughters, and they're beautiful too. If you want to date thugs, you're going to suffer the consequences as well. These young boys, they don't love you. A lot of them ain't doing nothing but practicing anyway. Put all them babies in you and go marry somebody else. Somebody said, well, why pay for the steak when you can get the cow for free? That makes sense. Ladies, let's go to the hoodie game now, the hoodie game. Let me just keep it. I'm talking to my young ladies now. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, who just started living, that you got your first apartment, you got your own car, you got one shorty, maybe two shorties. You're doing well on the job. You got it going on. Now you need you want some company. You're a little lonely. You got your own. You don't have to worry about coming in a certain time. I'm talking to you right now. Don't get so lonely that you make a decision to get anybody. You want that man that is a shooter. And I'm going to say this, and I might get in trouble for it, but that's okay. I'm willing to take the heat for the truth. A lot of you ladies out there, you listen to me clear. You love these gays and these gangsters. You love them. Well, you say, well, what you talking about, Martin? It's Pride Week. You protect these gay folks and you protect these gangsters. You encourage that stuff on. That's what you do. You pamper that. And don't get me wrong, we got to love gay folks. We're duty bound, we got to love, but we don't have to agree with their lifestyle. We don't have to allow them to work their craft in our apartment. We don't have to. And I'm not finna argue whether a man or woman was born gay, and I'm not finna argue that. I don't have no idea if you're born gay or straight. Don't know. But I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. Real talk. Listen. Ladies, you out there, you're promoting gayness, you're promoting gangsters. That's what you're doing. You're promoting it. You're winking at it. And as soon as one of them gay men sleep with your boyfriend, now you upset. As soon as one of your gay girlfriends turn your little daughter out, now you upset. But you're pampering that. Gays and gangsters. I'm talking to the young ladies now. Y'all know better. You can get mad at me all you want. It don't make no difference. You can get mad at me. I got to tell the truth, shame the devil. And if I'm going to go down, I'm going down for the truth. I ain't going down for no lie. The truth is the truth. One thing about truth, it needs no explanation. I tell the truth and shame the devil. Some of you guys this weekend, you're going to be out there, you're going to be partying, celebrating the Pride Week with your gay daughter or your gay son. You're celebrating it with them. Instead of telling them, son and daughter, I love you, but I can't agree with your lifestyle. I love you now, son. I support you. But that what you're doing now, I can't agree with it. I'm still your father. I'm still your mother. Got to tell them, people. We got to tell our children. Listen, our children have their own mindset. And whatever direction in life they go, we still got to love them as parents. And we're going to love them. But we're not going to encourage them to do wrong things or go against nature. We're not going to allow this society to tell us it's okay to be gay or it's okay to be a gangster. We're not going to allow that. Look at the black community. You got a lot of beautiful gay people. And when you say, well, what are you talking about, Martin? They look nice looking, males and females, that's nice looking. But they promote their gayness before their blackness. They will go and march for gay rights, but when it comes to a black agenda, they have nothing to say. Oh, I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. To all my homosexual, lesbian, black people, remember one thing. You may not agree with what I'm saying tonight or this afternoon, But know that you're black first. You're black first. Remember that. We know you came out black. That you can't deny. Don't throw your race out the window for your sexuality. Don't throw us away. Please don't throw us away. We love you. You're a part of us. We may not see eye to eye what you like in the bedroom. That's between you and God. Martin Johnson don't have no hell or heaven to put you. But I still hold that sex is between a man and a woman, a male or a female. Now, I ain't got to agree with you. I ain't got to cuss you out. I ain't got to call your names and none of those things. Matter of fact, I love you. Anything you could do or say. But you're dead wrong. You're dead wrong. And I ain't just talking to the gay folk. I'm talking to the gangsters too, that want to come around and shoot up everybody. People that in the park having a good time, dancing, minding their business, relieving some of that stress that they got. You want to come in the park with your hoodie on your head and your hand in your pocket, faking or acting like you got something.
You already know what it is.
You know, we don't need that. We don't need that. And you waiting on some type of reaction from somebody so you can justify in your mind why I shot that man or that woman. Man, you sick. You sick. All these gunslingers. You'll kill another black man walking through your community at nighttime, and you'll see these foreigners walking through your community. You won't say nothing. You won't say, you ain't got nothing to say to them. You see somebody like me, now you want to question me, what you doing around here? Where you going? Who you visiting? But you see the other man, and you won't say nothing to him. He walk right past you. His head could be to the left or to the right or whatever. You won't say nothing to him. Nothing. You're not even going to rob him. But you'll rob me and shoot me. Somebody that look like me. You will do that. You're sick, brother. You're sick. You said, well, Martin, it's me against the world. No, it's not you against the world. It's not that. It's just that you want to be rebellious. You don't want to love on nobody. You figure, well, Martin, it's too late. I just shot too many people. I ain't got bodies out there. I got to go out in the smoke. I know I'm going out in the smoke. Brother, it's never too late. I tell young men, when you come home from penitentiary, you're free from the jails, but you're not free from the street. All the damage you have done in these streets, all these families that you have hurted. You done shot people. You done paralyzed people. You done put people in the cemetery. Now you think you're going to come out here holding the Bible, walk around, ain't nobody going to touch you. Brother, the best thing for you to do is to relocate and go to another city. And don't take these bad behavior that you was doing here in Chicago to another city. Don't do that. Brother, I love you. I want to see what's best for you. You and I, we can't bring back the dead. We know you got bodies out here. We know you have done some things that you regret. Now you've got older and you're mature. Say, Martin, I should have never done that. I was in the moment. I had a rush. Yeah, you did. But God gave you a second chance to see daylight out here. What you going to do with it, young man? Are you going to continue to hold on to the pistol? Or are you going to relocate and change your behavior and see God's face and ask him to forgive you? What you going to do, brother? Or you going to let your homies hype you up to go do a drive-by shooting or carjacking? Or what you going to do? Put pressure on your girlfriend to talk to this neighborhood drug dealer so you can rob him and stick him up. But you're going to promise her that you're not going to kill him. But once she set him up where you can get to him, now you can put a bullet in his head. Now she feeling a certain way because she feel like she's been betrayed. I'm talking street talk now. This is what you like. I'm talking 2024 terms. Now, those of you that been in the street, that are in the street, you can understand this language. You can understand this language. Ops. Those are my ops. And young lady, let me tell you something. Not only loaning your car to your baby daddy or your boyfriend, whoever he may be, holding guns for him too. A lot of you little teenagers and these teen trends, keep on holding them guns in your purses and see what happens. Keep on holding them guns. You're being used. You're being used. You think the police not onto you holding guns? I've listened to the scanner. They've watched you through the police pods. Lady holding a gun in her purse, in her little smaller purse for one of the shooters. You up with it. And when you get shot up, again, as an everyday citizen, we say that's a shame. They're killing women. But some of the women, you're shooters yourself. You're holding guns. You're drivers of the drive-by shooting cars. You're drivers. You're driving guys around to carjack. You're a part of it. You're a part of driving in the smash and grab. You're part of running cars into the brick buildings. You're a part of it. And that's why these men know they're not fascinated with your looks. Oh, yeah. They showing you, okay, you round old boy? Okay, we'll see. Be here when I come back. Let me catch y'all riding down the block. Let me catch you riding down Halston. Let me catch you riding down 51st, 79th Street. It's on when I see you. Don't care. Daylight, night, don't care. Mama, listen to me because I'm talking, I'm making sense. They're going to shoot you up, young lady. Y'all see the women getting shot. I'm not making this up. Those that live in Chicago, just follow the news. It tells you women getting shot. And a lot of you women, Lord, forgive me what I'm about to say, but I got to say it. Some of y'all women really deserve some of the shooting because y'all with it. Y'all set men up. Y'all drivers of these drive-by cars. Y'all driving men around to carjack. You driving these cars and these smashing and grabs and all that. You talking crazy to men on social media like you a man. You displaying all these masculine energies. And when the man come, he ain't worried about whooping you because he know you can't whoop him. But he going to send you to a place that you're not ready to go. You know you're not ready to meet God. You know you're not ready to leave your children. Ladies, if you listen to me, men, young men, if you listen to me, God gave us the antidote. He said, if you honor your mother and your father, that the days on earth might be long. But also he gave a commandment to the parents. Don't provoke your children to wrath now. Honor your mother and your father. If you want to live. Now, if you want to continue to do what you want to do, your days are going to be numbered when you disrespect your parents. When you're running away, young lady. When you out there not going to school, listen to your parents. When you out there smoking weed in your parents' house and they told you not to do that. When you're sneaking young men into the house, your parents ask you not to do that. Your parents ask you to stay away from Lil Pookie and Ray Ray. You're doing everything against what your parents ask you to do. Now, you're in the ICU with a bullet lodged in your back. You can't feel nothing from the chest on, from the breast on down. You can't feel nothing. And the only thing you hear right now in your mind is your parents telling you not to do this, not to do that. And you rebelled against that, young lady. Young lady, your mama love you. Your daddy love you. Your foster mother love you. Your grandmother love you. Your guardian love you. And I'm going to tell you one thing that young men love. They love ladies when you don't listen to your parents. They love it. And most young men, they don't even want to meet your parents because they know what they on with you. You just a springboard for somebody else, for them for right now. And they know it back of their mind, they ain't going to be with you. They looking at you a certain type of way. They classifying you as being nothing. But just to give them that urge when they have that sexual appetite, that's all you there for. And use you. Hold his gun. Hold his weed. Let me drive your car. Come and smoke with me. Let me live in your house. That's all you're being used. Some of you young ladies, you listen to me right now. You've lost your low-income apartment, your Section 8. You've got your house shot up. Your baby haven't got shot. Listen, the job has terminated you because you can't get on work on time because he been gone with your car for 4 or 5 days. You can't take the baby to the babysitter. You can't get to work. But you still love him. You still love him. What's wrong with you, young lady? You love punishment? You love abuse? Something's wrong with you. I'm talking to my young ladies. Listen, young ladies, again, men love when you don't listen to your parents. When you don't listen to your parents, they got you. And men know when you're homeless, they're going to take advantage of you. You ain't got nowhere to go. They're going to take advantage of you. They're going to send you to their cousins, to their friends to have sex with you. You too embarrassed to go back home now because your face is all on social media as being missing. You're really not missing. You just ran away. And you too embarrassed to come back home to humble yourself and say, Ma, I was wrong. You was right about everything you said. These streets don't love nobody. Nobody had sex with 5, 6 different guys since I've been gone in the last 10 days. And none of them use protection. Now, I understand, Ma, but I got something else to tell you, Mama. I think I'm going to have to go to the clinic. I might have an STD. I smell a foul odor down there. And I might be pregnant. Now, I don't know who the daddy is because I had sex with 5 or 6 different people in the last 4 or 5 days. I'm telling the truth. Young lady, listen to me. You can avoid these pitfalls. Take it from a full-grown man. Been in these streets. Seen a lot of looks. And that ain't a good look. And one thing about a woman, when you sleep with a lot of men ain't going to let you live it down, especially if they know it. If you participating in group sex, they're not going to let you live it down. I don't care if it happened 10 years ago. They're going to just act like it's brand new, still exists, and you left that life alone. You didn't got married and established a family and everything, but they'll try to bring it back up. Oh, you think you something now. I remember when me and my boy had you. But that's the past now. You've changed your life. But men don't allow you to live that down. Save yourself, young lady. Run for your life. Stay away from that thug. Stay away from that man that's always confrontational. Stay away from that man that can't go here and go there. Stay away from that man that can't get out in the gas station to pump your gas. He got to keep a hood and face mask on his face. Stay away from him. He got you. You are a target. And I always say the worst thing in the world is taking a bullet that wasn't meant for you. Ain't too many of us going to take a bullet for somebody that we really don't love and care for. Now, we might take it for our parents and our brothers and our sisters and our children. We might. Some of us probably won't. And I appreciate y'all for taking this time to listen to me. But Father's Day, this is Father's Day weekend. It's happening. And we know when holiday comes, it's going to be shooting and celebrating and all that. Now, we don't celebrate the fathers like the way the women are being celebrated. We understand that. But it's a lot of drinking and smoking and partying going on. There's going to be barbecues everywhere and everything. Men, let's stay away from the hostility. If a man look at you too long, let him win. Just walk away, bro. Don't rise up. Don't rise up, brother. Don't shoot him because he's staring at you. Because we live in a day and age, a lot of these brothers can't fight. And those that do fight, they don't fight no more. They just pull a trigger and get it all over with. They say, hey, that old street mentality, I'd rather be judged by 12 and carried by 6. That's the mentality that people still have right now today. And we'll live by it. Another mentality is, I'd rather be caught with it, I'm talking about the pistol, than without it. You know how many crime scenes I've been at? Well, a man had a gun on him while he was laying dead. I always say, youngster, whoever get to theirs first, most of the time, he's going to walk away. Most of the time. It's a possibility that you could shoot him and he could shoot you and y'all both die. That's a possibility. But most of the time, if you get to draw your gun first, most of the time, you're the winner. In the case, if I may use that term, the winner. And young man, and you young ladies that want to live your life like a man, shoot people out here. Just as much as you're ready to kill, you have to be ready to die as well. Some folks can see you coming when you think they're not coming. All closed eyes ain't sleeping, all goodbyes ain't gone. You run up on the wrong person, and you just don't know, you might get ambushed, and they might be ready for you. Some folks ride with their gun in their hand. Some folks keep their finger on the trigger, ready. This is a sobering message. I got a few people on here. Somebody gonna hear me. But y'all be watching it later. Watch what I tell you. You're gonna say, Martin said it. He said it. He said it. But listen, people, if they don't listen to me, you just translate the information in your own voice, in your own words. They don't have to watch my videos. Some of them I don't even want them on here because they're trouble. Just give them the information. Parents, educate your children. Quit showing them how to be dressed provocative, and give them some information to teach them how to stay alive, how to navigate in Chicago, in these high crime areas, who to watch out, how to pick a friend, where to go. You need to tell them that. Ladies, y'all know I love you. You know I love you. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Men, you know I love y'all brothers. But when we wrong, we wrong. We just can't go around here and killing up each other. It's a shortage. The shortage of us already. Some of us are locked up. Some of us decide to go to the other side. We don't want to be bothered with no women. This live, uncut, unedited, people. Tell you the truth. All right, people. I'm going to end it right there. Thank y'all for listening. This is live, uncut, unedited. Make sure you share the video. The Chicago Father's Day weekend. Let's be aware. Let's be aware to be alive. Let's pay attention. Pay attention to the body language. If it don't feel good, it feel uncomfortable, you at a certain place, leave. Don't try to figure it out. Just leave. If you don't feel safe, don't go. Period. Don't go. You already know what this is.
You already know what it is.
What is it?
Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth
And what?
and shame the devil.
I love being black. All right, y'all. We're going to celebrate Juneteenth coming up. Make sure you